Let's talk costumes. Now, one of my passions in costuming is getting details right, beyond just the big pieces, even the smaller things. And I also like helping others get the most accurate details they can, and one way I've been doing that is with patches. One series I really enjoy is Stargate, and that includes SG-1, Atlantis, and Universe. All of them are fantastic. And patches play a huge role in the uniforms in all three of those shows. And they're all custom made. And this has involved fans scrambling through images and freeze frame to try and get all the details they can in order to recreate them, and have had very interesting results over the years. Now today we're going to focus on the Stargate Atlantis patch, and in some future videos I'll talk about the other ones as well. Stargate Atlantis was a spin-off from the very popular SG-1 series, and it brought with it new cast, costumes, sets, everything. Everything was brand new. Even the uniform was completely different from anything that's even current today in military technology or even wear, including color and cut and design, everything. And of course, completely new patches. Gone with the numbered SG teams from the previous series, they all now wore an Atlantis patch on one sleeve and their country on the other. As the show was getting ready to premiere, fans started scrambling for every detail they could get about the new uniforms and the new set design, everything, including the patches. And initially, it was even thought that the numbered patches still existed, and the very first patch that came out was this one, and it thought was the Atlantis 7 patch. Looking back, this patch could have been further from the actual patch that was actually on the show, but it was a good guess at the time. After that, as clearer images and the show started actually having its weekly run, details started emerging, and it became more and more evident of what the patch actually was, and new designs came out. The latest patch was actually pretty good in color and shape and size, and I even grabbed a couple for myself before I started really getting into the costume. It wasn't long after that I bought those patches that I met up with someone who had an actual Stargate Atlantis patch, and they sent me a scan. And comparing both of them side by side, it was very obvious of what was different, what was close, and I really wanted to make something and recreate something that looked just like the one on screen. So on sci-fi-hero.net, I had a small run of getting this patch done, completely created from the scans and using color reference from the actual show, and it looked great. Everyone loved it, the embroidery was fantastic, and it matched it pretty much exactly. However, I had to rerun the patch because after the auctions came out from PropWorks, I was able to get my hand on a real patch. And it was very close. I was very surprised on how close I got the whole thing. But as soon as I got them in my hand, I noticed the most glaring thing was the color. Looking here, one of these is a real patch and the other is my newest recreation, and you can barely tell the difference. I could point it out right away, however, I love how close I got. Being a graphic designer gives me an edge on getting details and shapes and overall look completely right, and it also gives me a little bit of tenacity because I want it perfect. And I'm really happy to have been able to attain that, and I'm happy to share that with everyone. If you click here, you can go to Stitches Loft right to the actual link. You can still purchase them today, and I just love being able to be able to give this back to the costume community, as rather than just hog it all myself. It's just one little detail to a costume that can otherwise be completely missed, completely ignored, but with that little bit of detail, it just makes it seem more real. I absolutely love it. So I hope this shows how small details can actually have a big impact on your costume. Be sure to check the description below for links on where to purchase patches or where to connect with other Stargate fans. Be sure to subscribe to keep abreast of all my other videos coming out and some of my previous videos. I will have more patches coming up, props and costumes, and even more reviews. So be sure to subscribe to keep up with all of that. As always, thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing. Be sure to like and comment the video. If you have anything you want to talk about, go there. For now, check out my other videos, wherever they're going to be here. And as always, thank you for watching.